Cool. Yeah, so welcome to the CityEngine user meeting 2025.1. I just have a very brief introduction as always, but then we have three very exciting presentations. So based on you may have seen the agenda on the website, so there's three presentations. I was just informed a minute ago that the last presentation of Michael will not be 50 minutes. There was we didn't perfectly update this, but so it's going to be a little bit shorter, but I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic presentation. Sweet. So let's get started. Cool. So for those that don't know me, my name is Matthias Buehler, and I'm the founder and CTO of Urban. And I founded the company in 2017, and we are at the moment 15 people altogether. So my original background is in architecture, and then I started using CityEngine, or I got back then in 2009, and I got into CityEngine 15 years ago. So it's 15. I mean, it's more 15. It's not 16 yet, but time is flying. So it's been quite the ride since then. Sweet. So housekeeping, how the system works. There's different buttons for the microphone, for the camera, and for sharing. For the presenters, I will need to activate them so that they can actually share. But I'll do this myself. There's nothing that nothing that you have to do. Then you may have seen already the chat. So there's the chat window. There's also a window specifically for questions. So please just fill in the questions, and we can either ask the presenter right after the presentation, or then in the community chat at the end. We can get to those. Organizers and supporters. So as typically it's organized by Urban and then supported heavily by Esri Inc. Thank you so much for that, Esri. Yeah, then just very briefly because everybody knows Esri, so maybe some of you don't know what we at Urban are doing. I'm going to very briefly show two short videos. So we're going here. And the other one. All right, so yeah, just two short videos. Now back to the slides. So yeah, as you've seen, we're doing quite extensive CityEngine work. This is just a work in progress screenshot out of CityEngine of the kind of the next iteration, the next update of our CityEngine rule set that we use to create quite large scale, high quality environments, as we have just seen them from the environments. So we're basically trying to up the game on all of the aspects all of the time. And so trying to get more realistic fictional environments. So these are not GIS-based replicas, these are completely fictional environments. And then also kind of our latest edition is basically, it's just a test rendering here, also in rendered in Unreal Engine, so that we have these bridges and overpasses and highway constructions on pillars and so on, including the procedural generation of all of these of the signage on top, including the text. Yeah, so step by step, like with everything. Cool. Then CityEngine history. You see there's quite a lot of events or separate events which we held, sometimes physical in a physical location, especially pre-pandemic. And then we also had some online events here and there. And now CityEngine 25.1, that's the first one. It's going to be held online. Ta-da! And yeah, so let's have a look at some pictures. I mean, there's a lot of history, a lot, especially obviously if you have the physical meetings where you can interact and then go for dinner. It's just this time I decided again to basically be able to include more people internationally. And also, I believe with everything going on the planet, also people are becoming more and more aware of the let's say the ecological footprint of traveling. So so that's also one of the things which I'm trying to consider more and more. Yeah, but then the agenda first up is going to be the Devin, Mr. Lavigne himself, and then afterwards we're going to hear the presentation of Dmitry and then Michael. I would say, without further ado, let us bring in Devin.